listening to
it's twice as harder for because we had a couple of singers on our camp on TVs. Like shout out to my homegirl Gabby who did American Idol too. She actually made it to the actual show. Nice. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's just just hearing her story and she she Gabby's beautiful. She had to look for it, and I don't know what it was. What I think it was.
Hold on. I'll tell you exactly what, and I have no idea who she is. Yes. She probably grew up in the church or around people who does it. She does R&B. She can run very well, like put runs on songs. Mm-hmm. And she, R&B was her lane. Am I right?
Yeah.
That's
and I think it was something about her height. I gotta ask her, but I think it was something about her height as well.
All I'm hearing is you're getting screwed on good music.
Yeah.
No, you are on good music. You're focusing on the look.
It's a checkbox. So my downfall is I'm versatile. So I can I'm classically trained. So I can do opera if I need to. I can do R&B. I can do pop. So being versatile is not really.
You don't have that one thing to go.
Yeah, but
you're not Gucci man.
But what I don't understand is if you want, like, as a label or somebody who has that power. What I'm thinking is a versatile artist is better than somebody who's a one-trick pony because that means longevity. They can go from this. Why do you think Beyonce is still around? Beyonce she started off in the girl doing R&B. But she also crossed over and did pop. And now as she's getting older, and it's a perfect example because now, being as big as she is, this is the first time that she's actually been able to do house music, that she's actually been able to do country music, that we're thinking she's going to do a rock album. Everybody's like, she's about to, like, part 3 is going to be rock. So it's like, you talking Beyonce had to be as big as she is to be able to do the different genres. And she's Beyonce. Yeah. But she's super versatile. There's videos of her singing opera, Ave Maria. I mean, just beautiful voice. Nicole Scherzinger is another one. If you haven't seen her sing Phantom of the Opera, Nicole's voice is insane. But what was she reduced to? The Pussycat Dolls wearing, half shirts.
Pussycat Dolls?
Yes. Nicole was the lead singer of Pussycat Dolls. You know where she's at now? She's doing Broadway. Because that's where the real singers are. They're on Broadway, and like look up her singing Phantom of the Opera. I mean, that's one of the hardest roles as a female to sing, other than Elphaba and Miss Celia and Color Purple, in my opinion. And she kills it. But they reduced it to you have a great voice, but we're gonna make you do pop music, and that's just how it works.
It's creative business.
Yeah,
it's expensive to create new personas. Yeah. It's expensive to. I come from the business world. I don't know nothing about music except for I like to listen to it.
But the people support the labels support what the people support. Yeah. So even if they don't support X, Y, and Z, but they comment on it and they talk about it nonstop, that's what the label's going to support.
Doesn't matter if it's good or bad.
Doesn't matter if it's good. Like, bad publicity is publicity.
Yeah, I always say that. That's true. Like, just because you're getting on there saying, "Oh, I don't like your song," you're not.
You know what I mean? Like, no,
you're not. That's a dope thing because here, when I came on the TV, it was like I used to always say, like, I always want to do me, like, don't change who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I remember we was working on my my first EP, and I come from the streets, so I always wanted my music to be street. Right. And when Tony was like, "Yo, do this EP," we're trying to shoot for the radio. That was challenging for me. You know what I mean? Because I had to limit what I said. You know what I mean? And I had to limit my approach because before I signed with them, I didn't know anything about making radio music. You know what I mean? Like, it was just hardcore. It was like, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, whatever we went through. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it was real challenging for me to step outside my comfort zone of where I come from, because I always rapped about, what my eyes have seen and to just do radio music. You know what I'm saying? Music for the radio.
It's all about appeal to not but it's R&B is R&B and not mainstream, Because if we're being real, black people just don't support it.
Current R&B?
They don't support enough.
Okay, what happened from the 90s then? Because I grew up like R&B was absolutely shit.
And if you look at how those stories come out of how those artists were treated.
Fair. So is that what it is? Treatment?
It's not treatment, but it's like they're like R&B artists get paid less than any other genre.
Yeah.
Why do you think R&B is not considered mainstream? R&B is not considered mainstream. If you listen to a radio station that's playing top 20 songs, do you hear R&B all the time?
They call Chris Brown's freaking song they play every 5 seconds on the radio. R&B, but yeah.